As we were driving past, we saw this dog in horrific condition and went to stop and try to rescue it.
Sir. You okay?
Yeah, bye.
I respectfully spoke with the family, discussing how we would love to take the dog, give it veterinary care, and make sure that he is healthy and happy. They agreed, and they actually told us that we wouldn't want him and they didn't like him. So they let us know that he was apparently a very bad dog and that they wanted to get rid of him. He was 5 years old and had never been given a name by the family. They did not like him, care for him, or feed him. He also has wounds upon his ears that look like they were inflicted by a heavy shovel or some sort of human-inflicted pain.
Put the other way.
That's okay.
He was covered in blood and not safe being on the side of this busy road, so we are glad that we spotted him and were able to intercept and bring him to a safer future.
On the mouth, yeah?
Tumor.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, that's a tumor.
is a papilloma. Oh, it's a tumor, but it's a very, very benign tumor.
So you can just remove it?
Yes.
You just cut it?
Okay, let me see. Oh, a lot, yeah, in the mouth. So on the tongue as well, yeah?
There's
Oh,
more.
quite a lot, yes.
There's what?
Yeah.
More tumor.
If you come around here and then you can see all the lips, the bottom lips. Hello. Sorry. This side.
This lip too. There's.
This one is maybe
There's
20.
a big one here. Yeah.
This one, see?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, that was the one.
Okay.
What do you think? Is that silly? Oh, your first toy.
You're so cute. You remind me of my own dog, yeah? And you're gonna meet my own dog and you're gonna be best friends. Yeah? You look so adorable. You just have a few cuts. But you're gonna be okay, I promise. Oh my god.
After his medication was prescribed and his wounds were deeply cleaned, we were able to pick him up from the vet. We were a bit nervous because we actually had only spent about 5 minutes with him previously, so we didn't know what his temperament was going to be, and the vets actually told us that he was being quite aggressive there. But nonetheless, we went and we scooped him up to bring him home. We took it slow, as with all rescues, giving them their space and allowing them if they would like to choose to interact with us or if they want to be alone for a few days. But despite what we were told, he was so sweet and loving, and all that he wanted was pets and to feel comforted. We introduced him to our dog, and again, taking it slow. Our dog has been around many new rescue cases, so he understands to give them their space and gently allow them to decide when to interact.
What are you doing?
But by the next morning, Bear had already made himself at home. And he found a new fast friend.
Bear. Bear.
Over the weeks, his wounds began to heal, and his tail never, ever stopped wagging. He was the happiest boy in the world. Bear discovered his love for toys, and he just felt so loved and cherished in his home for the first time in his life. And while his original 200 tumors were considered to be non-cancerous, unfortunately, he began growing more lumps all around his body. And after they were sent to the lab for diagnosis and testing, it was confirmed that he had cancer. For weeks, we went to countless veterinary appointments, and he went through so many different surgeries each time to remove the tumors, as they continued to keep growing back on his body. The vets even nicknamed Bear Happy because his tail was always wagging and so happy no matter what procedure he was receiving that day. They absolutely adored him. He was not, however, that thrilled to have his cone, but this was preventing him from reopening his wounds.
Did you get your cone? Look at you. Good job.
After 5 long years struggling on the streets to survive, unloved and only wanting to fit in, Bear was finally so deeply loved, appreciated, and cherished. He knew it too. And that's when his lucky day came, and his amazing sponsors, who had been helping him throughout his cancer treatment, decided that they wanted to adopt him and welcome him into their home, knowing that maybe he did not have that much longer left given his cancer.
Well, there's worse places to babysit, I guess.
Exactly what I said to my husband. Like, we didn't take much because they got an easy.
Yeah.
And off he went to his new home. The bumps on his body are all individual tumors. We decided to stop removing them as they were just continuously growing back, but instead we went ahead and started treating it with chemotherapy. He had the best time in his new home, surrounded by so much love, attention, and care.
Right here, right here, right here.
Thankfully, Bear never suffered, but unfortunately a few weeks after he was adopted, he passed peacefully in his sleep, in the arms of his new parents, who loved him so deeply. He had a traditional Balinese Hindu ceremony, and he was buried along with his favorite toys. Rest peacefully, Bear. We love you so much. And in Bear's honor, we hope to help more dogs with your support below.